Please watch to the end. Comment and respond to other people's comments.
I believe you deserve the strictest sentence that this court can impose.
Strong words tonight from the partner of a man shot and killed during a road rage incident in 2022. She spoke today at the sentencing of his killer, Justin McAnulty, who pleaded guilty except for insanity. According to court documents, McAnulty was driving aggressively and tailgating Dennis Anderson. Anderson later pulled over to let him pass. Investigators say McAnulty also pulled over and opened fire. Good evening. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Steve Dunn.
I'm Deborah Knapp. Anderson's partner was in the car with him when the shooting happened, and she says she watched him get shot 9 times and was narrowly killed herself. K2
Shelby Slaughter listened in on today's hearing. She has McAnulty's final words to the family.
I can never change what I did, but only say that I am so sorry.
Justin McAnulty speaking today to the family whose lives he changed forever. A road rage incident in 2022 left Dennis Anderson dead. Court records say McAnulty was tailgating Anderson, who pulled over to let him pass. But instead, McAnulty pulled over too and opened fire.
It's been nearly 2 years, and not a day went by that I didn't reflect upon my actions. I hope that someday my apology can be accepted. If not now, maybe in the future.
A Polk County judge ruling McAnulty is guilty except for insanity.
The defendant presents a substantial risk of danger to others.
McAnulty will now serve a life sentence at the Oregon State Hospital under constant care for mental health conditions.
I watched the person I love take his last breath, lying lifeless on the gravel on the side of the road after you shot him 9 times.
Anderson's partner, Brandy Goldsberry, was also in court today, along with the couple's children. Her last words to McAnulty before the judge ordered no more contact.
These actions are not of a man, but of a monster.
She asked the judge to impose the strictest sentence in an effort to get justice for her partner of more than a decade.
And just within the last hour, the Polk County District Attorney issued a statement on a plea deal and the sentencing. It reads in part, although both the state's and defense's experts reached the same conclusion about the defendant's mental status of the time of the shooting, today's outcome is extremely disappointing.
Nearly 2 years ago, on the drive back from the Oregon coast, a road rage incident would forever change Dennis Anderson's family. On July 13, 2022, Anderson was shot and killed just west of Grand Ronde on Highway 18. He was 45 years old. KGW spoke with his wife, Brandy Goldsberry, days after his murder.
And I don't know if I fully come to terms with the idea that he's not coming home.
When the pair initially pulled onto the highway, the suspect in the car behind them got mad and passed them. Then that suspect waited on the side of the road for the couple to pass, then tailed them aggressively, prompting Anderson to stop on the shoulder. His wife recalled what happened next.
Dennis pulled over and he stepped out of the vehicle and the car pulled up parallel to us and just started shooting.
During road rage, it never ends well when people step out of their vehicle.
And I was in my seatbelt. I couldn't get out of my seat, fast enough. And there was just lots of shooting.
That suspect, later identified as 24-year-old Justin McAnulty, driving this black BMW, shot Anderson 9 times and sped off. On Thursday, McAnulty pled guilty except for insanity for second-degree murder. A Polk County judge sentenced him to a lifetime commitment and confinement at the Oregon State Hospital.
5-year-old Justin McAnulty changed his plea to guilty of murder in the second degree except for insanity for shooting and killing 45-year-old Dennis Anderson in a July of 2022 road rage incident.
I think everyone is just shocked today with the outcome. Very disappointed. Obviously, this is not justice for Dennis.
Mariah is a close friend of Anderson's wife, Brandy Goldsberry. She was in the courtroom with the rest of his friends and family as Goldsberry read her victim statement.
I want you to say his name over and over. I want you to be burdened by his laugh and his warmth and his kindness. I want you to think of that moment every day, the same as I must.
Brandy and her children have been so patient and strong. They've been here fighting every step of the way to make sure that, that Justin was not released.
McAnulty pled insanity after doctors on both sides diagnosed him with unspecified schizophrenia, something Anderson stepson, Taliesin, says he doesn't believe is the case.
He's clearly cognizant of what he did. He tried to hide the gun. He tried to sell his car. He dyed his hair. He did everything. He took every measure he could to escape detection.
Is this the correct sentence?